Guys, we're here today. Thankfully, there's an angel behind this young man here who's about to fire up the CR500 air. Listen to this thing. Now, this is what a CR500 should sound like. Warm up a little bit. Stone cold. Listen to that. Stop. Nasty. We're building one just like this now. We're going to try to one-up this one, which ain't going to be easy to do. Let me tell you, this thing's just nasty. You want to record me? I'll take it over running. Bit better now, the choke off.
Sounds alright.
Oh yeah, sounds way better.
I knew I heard something. He likes it.
Well, the one that we're building should be around this.
Yeah. Looking comfortable on there. Here we go. Let me see what I just want to see what he thinks. Taping this for the video? I got my mouth pocket.
Nice little dialogue in the background.
Yeah. Master jetting by the
Shitbox wizard. Dirt bike wizard. Sorry.
yeah. Better?
Absolutely one of the crispest running 500s. The choke was on the first couple times up and down the driveway, and it was running. Come a little closer so you can hear me. So it was running pretty much the same way as it was before. This is Pete Boccarossa's. He built this bike. Pete is a world-class genius mechanic who can do aircraft quality welding, painting, anything. He also owns a very large insurance company, and he's really wealthy, so he only does this for fun. But he's a phenomenal mechanic. He built this bike from scratch. Took a 250 frame, grafted the 500 motor in, and the jetting was a little bit off. I don't think he really rode it since it was built. So we had Chris Kelly, who's our resident dirt bike wizard. Chris, what have you done to the bike to get it to run better? The jetting.
I wanted to clean it up so it ran properly. So I had to drop the main from a 170 just down to a 165. The biggest problem was the pilot. I went all the way from a 55 Pilot,
Yeah.
dropped it all the way down to a 45. That's a lot of steps because it starts at a 55, goes to 52,
Yeah.
then it goes to 48, then it goes to 45. So it's a lot of, like 4 steps down. And that was pretty much it. Just cleaned it up.
So was it jetted for like winter riding or something like that?
No, it wasn't really jetted for winter riding. It just wasn't clean enough from the bottom, so it wouldn't
It
clean
would-
out.
Yeah,
It
the
wouldn't
bike,
clean
the
out
bike, the
before.
bike. This should have won the 500 shootout easily.
Yeah.
It actually got beat by a 450 air-cooled bike in the drag race because it was running like shit. It was jetted way too rich, right?
Yeah.
So he did exactly what he did on the jetting. Took the whole subframe off, cleaned out the airbox, air filter. Actually, it wasn't dirty. Just you had to do that to get the air filter anyway. So he had a part.
I got a good feel for it because I'm a pro rider too. So, and I jet my bikes, and my son's got a really good feel for it, and he does a lot of testing for me. And he'll say, "Oh, just a little bit more, Dad, a little bit more," and we really get him to be real crisp and clean.
I would love.
And that's how
Chris has been racing at the expert level since the 80s. Him and I.
91 I made expert.
91. Him and I raced as amateurs,
Yeah.
85 and 86. I turned expert in 86, and then compound fractured my leg in 88 and took some time off. So I didn't get to race with you much as an expert, but as vet riders, we rode together quite a bit over the last 10 years. So in any event, this is a dream bike right here. This is a bike dreams are made of. It's got one of the fastest two-stroke motors ever made. The quality and craftsmanship, the fit and finish of a Honda.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
And it's
bike.
just stunning. When he had it on the lift, I was just like, I'm building one now. Stay tuned. We're building one now. And my goal was to one up you, Pete. I wanted to make it a little bit better than yours, but man, it's going to be tough to do because you did a fantastic job on this. As with every bike that ever comes here, it always leaves better than when it came here. We've only ridden it around the parking lot here and across the street. We haven't taken it. Don't worry, Pete. We didn't take it on the track. So we'll get it back to you running way better than when you bought it here. A couple other things we did too. There was no what else did we do to it? There was no
petcock. We put a petcock on it.
Yep, we put a petcock on it, Pete, over here. This had no petcock, so it could potentially flood the motor. So we put a petcock on it for you, buddy, so it'll turn on or off. What else did we do?
I'm gonna put a kill switch on.
Put a kill switch.
That'll be a good idea.
So Pete, I know. In the last 500 shootout, Pete, you said nothing but wide open throttle is all you need on the 500. With it, remember when what's his name was complaining about the throttle being stuck? You're like nothing but wide open 500 power. Well, a kill switch might save your life, So now you have one on there. Hats off to you, Pete, for building a kick-ass bike. We will be, hopefully you'll be coming to Mid-Ohio with us, and I'm building a 500 also, and we can send it in the races out there. So I know you're going to be representing us in the road racing. So going to Mid-Ohio, it's coming up soon. We're getting ready. Rockstock, we just came off the Brewfest this weekend. Wait till you see that video. It's going to be awesome. We had over 2,000 people here. And now we're getting ready for the Rockstock 3-day party we're having here with 15 bands. Doug Danger's doing a jump here. We've got Harley Davidson stunt riders, dirt bike stunt riders. We've got a hooligan hill climb that we're doing here on this big hill right behind the shop here. And one out in the front. We have 2 hills. That's for the pro dirt bike riders. And then in the back is for the hooligan street. Out in the front is the hooligan street one, which you can make it up on a street bike. So it's going to be an awesome action-packed 3-day weekend. Stay tuned. And as always, God bless America.